Hey everyone, today we're looking at E4 cost of living exercise, and here's how this operates. So you're going to be comparing the prices of homes and other things in Eau Claire with other cities. I chose Eau Claire because that's the closest this website, which is a great name, NerdWallet has. Um, so you can see here on this sheet that Eau Claire, we're going to have a salary of $50,000, and they tell you how much the price of the home is. Then you're going to look up other cities and see how they compare in terms of prices. We're looking at cost of living and how it impacts you depending on where you live. So here's what you need to do. We're going to go to this website right here, nerdwallet.com. Again, great name. Okay, so I have it open over here. You're going to select that Eau Claire is the city that you live in. Okay, I already have that selected. You're going to choose the city you want to live in. Let's say you want to go to like Dallas, Texas. Let's go down to Texas. Way down at the bottom here. T, and we're going to go to Dallas. Boom. Okay. And then you have to make sure that your current household income is set at $50,000. So they're going to give me a bunch of information, and I'm going to put this in. So I would put Dallas, my city. Money needed in Dallas, it says $58,492. So it's a little more expensive. Cost of living increase, you can see, is right here, 17%. And then medium home price, they show me right here. Ooh, that's expensive. $408,000. Better have a little more money for that one. Household cost differences, if you scroll down. All right. So, oh, okay. Here's the housing cost difference right here. The 62% higher. So I put 62% higher. Transportation difference is 9% lower. Well, that's interesting. A little less expensive there. Maybe they have some Metro Transit. Food cost difference, 11% higher. And healthcare cost, 2% lower. Okay, so what we're really doing is we're comparing with Eau Claire. And in this situation, it costs a little more to live in Dallas, about $8,000 more. Some things will be higher costs, like your housing, and other things like transportation may be a little lower. So you're going to choose 3 cities and do this for all 3 cities. Okay, so we did number 1, Dallas up here. Then number 2 and number 3, add those in as well. And then look at that information and look at how do these cities compare to Eau Claire. And that's what you do for number 1. How do these cities compare to Eau Claire? Do they have higher or lower prices? Why do you think this is? So why would a city like Dallas maybe cost more to live in than Eau Claire? And number 2, in terms of cost of living, what do you need to think about before you move to another area? So if I'm going to move to Dallas, what do I need to think about in terms of cost of living? 3, let's say Mr. Foley makes $50,000 teaching in Eau Claire. If he moves to San Francisco, he can make $75,000 teaching. Is this a wise financial move? Why or why not? So for that one, look at our example up here. Look at all the costs in Eau Claire versus San Francisco. And, does it make sense for me to move to San Francisco to get $25,000 more, to have $75,000 instead of $50,000? So take a look at those. If you have any questions, feel free to talk to your teacher. And when you're done, you can submit that assignment.